Hello, 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 lovelies. It is Sunday afternoon. Wow, it feels strange to say Sunday afternoon instead of Saturday morning. But here we are at our bonus workshop this week, and it is going to be so much fun. We had so many people. Yesterday, we actually had more people than ever before on one of our live workshops. We had over 80 people join us, and we had 1,400 people viewing that workshop, which is just absolutely amazing to me. So a lot of people downloaded the freebie yesterday, and we also had quite a few people downloading the full kit yesterday. So I know that we are going to have just a huge amount of people crafting here with us today. So I am a little bit early here. I woke up very early this morning because I was just so freaked out about the time change. I just did not want to miss anything. So this is this is going to be an interesting one to see who makes it with this time change of ours. I would love to just see if we can do a quick sound check here, and then we're going to get started. I know I'm just a minute early here, so let's see who hops on. Please say hi, introduce yourselves, where you're from, and I'm so glad to see that everybody is just jumping right into the workshop here. We have a few people hopping on. So let me do some quick introductions here before we get started. My name is Anani, and with my lovely, amazing husband, Matt, we started the Happiness Brigade about a year ago, and we have three memberships that go along with the Happiness Brigade. We have the Spark, the Crafting Studio, and the Creator Studio, and we're the founders of all of those. I will be helping you and creating all the things right here in front of you today, or with you guys today. And Matt is going to be our guy in the chair. He's going to be dropping some links for you guys. He's going to be answering your questions and just chatting away, keeping things all interesting. I'm just going to hop on over to the comments here and see who's joining us. Christy from Texas, and Nelda. Hi, Nelda. It's wonderful to see you guys here today. I just want to see who else is on here. Just give a big shout out when you're coming on, guys. I would love to say hi to everybody. Okay, so today's little project is actually super easy once you break it down into some smaller pieces. There's a few little gotcha pieces that might, get you to not do the right thing like I did the other night, and so I had to kind of start over and glue things over top of each other, but generally it was really good. So let me just hop onto the comments here. Marlene, yay! Marlene, this is now your second workshop you're here with us. That's fantastic. And Mary, hi Mary, it's lovely to see you here. And Samantha, wow, this is just so good. That makes my heart so happy to see everybody hopping on here. Okay, so this is the little kit that we're making today. This is the freebie. Now, for everybody who is a member and everybody else who actually purchased the complete kit, we're going to create the complete kit today, but that also includes this freebie section. So the freebie is, I think it was 8 pages. The complete kit is 18 pages. So we're going to be using all of the pieces with a few variations. So let me just hop on over here. Shelly, Angela, I just saw you popping in here as well. And Carla. Oh, Carla, I hope you're feeling better soon. And Jacqueline, oh, Jacqueline, I was just checking out some of your stuff today. And Shelly from Alberta. Wow, this is awesome. I'm so excited to see you guys. Okay, so who is ready to craft here with me today, and who is going to be just watching and doing the replay and everything later? So that would be really cool to see. Another thing I wanted to mention before we just dig right in is there's going to be a really super special sneak peek reveal for you guys right after this event here. So right after this workshop, just at the end, there's going to be some amazing news. And one thing I wanted to unlock right before we get started is, remember when we said once we hit 200 members into our crafting studio workshop, we are going to unlock this gorgeous little shadow box hidden paper clip. Remember that? Well, guess what? This morning we reached 200 members inside our crafting studio membership. Woohoo! That is so exciting. So guess what? On Tuesday morning at 11 a.m., we are going to create this beautiful little shadow box hidden paper clip together inside of our membership group, inside the Crafting Studio Facebook group. We will be dropping this little hidden paper clip into the membership portals this afternoon, so you guys can start cutting it out. You can start, inking it and mocking it up any way you want. And then we will make it together inside our Facebook membership group. So if you haven't signed up for the membership yet, it's $7 a month, and this is all included in that, and we're gonna just have a blast to do this. So let me just check out here. Danielle is here. Dorothy is here. I'm so glad you guys are just as excited about I am. Like, I've been playing with that little shadow box every single day. I can't stop just turning that little thing. It's adorable. Now, for everybody who is not familiar with all the goodies we have included, I'm not going to go through every single page here, but part of this Beatrix Potter kit collection is these beautiful, gorgeous hidden paper. Oh, this is actually, sorry, our loaded tags. Sorry guys, I'm just getting distracted here by the comments here. Marlene says, wait, where is the other group? Marlene, that's the first Facebook group that you joined. So that is your crafting studio membership. This group here, where we're in today, this is the free group for everybody, where we usually have our Saturday morning workshops. The Crafting Studio membership group is for everybody who's a member. So if you remember, we were having some trouble getting you logged in, and I said, that's okay, just agree to the rules in the chat with me on Facebook, and then I'll just get you into that group. So you're already a part of that member group. So if you're having some trouble with that, just let me know, and we will go over that. So no worries. So let me just quickly hop in here and just say, so part of this Beatrix Potter collection is our loaded tags kit, which is amazing. Like all these different kinds of loaded tags that you can create. Where's that other one? Oh yeah, this one here as well. And then all of our hidden paper clips. This is just a huge amount of hidden paper clips inside our kit. And we also have, let me just pick up all these pieces, our gorgeous junk journal pages. Like beautiful, unique designs for your junk journals. And also the gorgeous pieces of texture pages that go along with it. And these are beautiful color coordinated pieces. Aren't they just spectacular? And then we also, on top of that, we have a whole like ephemera pack as well, with little journal cards and pockets and what are these, sliding, like specimen slide pockets and envelopes. So this is a huge collection, and this is all part of our $7 a month membership. So sign up. You can cancel anytime if you don't like it, but I promise you, you are going to love it. And so sign up, $7 a month, and you can get everything included. So who is ready to get started today? Let's do a big cheers. I've got my tea. Cheers, everybody. Let's see what everybody else is having too. Cheers, Lovey.
Cheers.
Cheers. And let's get started. All right. So this little flip pocket folio has a few different parts. So we have the pockets that are inside. We have the cover, like actually this is like the closure cover. And then this is the cover. So we have an inner cover and an outer cover. So we have an inner cover that goes on the inside here and an outer cover. Now you have two varieties. If you have the full kit, you have two varieties of these. And that looks like this. So this is the outer and inner cover, and they're matching each other. And this is then another variety, like that. So you can choose the way that you want yours to look, right? For the free sample, I gave out this blue one. But for the full kit, you can either make the blue one or you can make this lighter color one. I love the weave and the texture and the fabric on this. This is gorgeous. But I also love the color and the texture and the depth on this one. So I included both because if you don't have to choose, why choose, right? Just do them both. All right. So we also have inside our free kit, we have 4 of these sheets of different character pockets. So we have 4 sheets. In the full kit, we have 10. So pretty much all of the Beatrix Potter characters, with the exception of just a few less known ones, pretty much all of the Beatrix Potter characters are in there. We've got Benjamin Bunny, we've got Peter Rabbit, we've got Jeremy Fisher, just some additional scene cards. We have Thomas Kitten, look at that face. We have Mrs. Tittlemouse and Farmer McGregor, Jemima Puddle Duck, and Mrs. Tiggy Winkle. Oh, and who else is here? Oh, that's Peter Rabbit again, hiding in the watering bucket. So yes, this is the full kit where you get all of these. Inside the freebie, you have 4. So we have Peter Rabbit, we have Mrs. Tiggy Winkle, we have Jemima Puddle Duck, and we have Farmer McGregor, and that's in the freebie. But we're going to be creating all of this into a big kit. Now, when you look at this, the spine is only a certain depth here. So we're going to try and get maybe 8 of these pockets into here. Right now, we've got 4, and you can see that there's quite a bit more space in there. If we can squeeze it really tight, like really thin it out a little bit, then we should be able to maybe get all 10 in there, but I'm thinking 8 would probably be the best number. So choose your favorite 8, and we're going to be putting those ones in there. We also have some backing cards. Now, a lot of people ask me what these are for. Let me just quickly get these here. Now, in the freebie, you got blank cards. You got these ones, but they're blank. Now what I did is I cut these blank ones in half, and I'm going to show you during this workshop why we're cutting these ones in half. But yes, so in the freebie you got these blank ones. In the full kit you also got blank ones, but you also have these ones that have a very light floral texture on the back, and these are for your ephemera card. So you can use it as backing for your ephemera, or you can use this as backing for the inside of your pockets. And so I'm going to show you guys how you can use these ones as well. Okay, another difference between the free sample and the full kit is the different closures. So when we have our closures here, we have this one as part of the freebie, and this closure like insert that goes on the inside, and this one is an additional one for the paid full kit. And we also have in the freebie, we have these beautiful stunning ephemera cards, 4 of them. In the upgrade kit we have 12 beautiful ephemera cards. So those are just some of the differences. Now, if you see me using some of these ones and it's not in your free one, it's because that's part of the upgrade kit. And Matt's gonna drop he already did drop the upgrade kit for you guys. Look at him being so on top of everything today. Alrighty, so let's get crafty, you guys. I'm just gonna hop on into the into the comments here and see Helen is here. Hi Helen, and Tracy. I saw a few other people, but now I can't see them. Let's see if I can see anybody else hopping into here. Wow, we have 36 people so far joining us today. That is just fantastic. I love it. Okay, so we're gonna get started, and the best way to get started with all of these is to just move aside all of these tiny pieces that we're not going to be using right now, like our ephemera cards we're not going to use right now. These are little closures that we're going to be using for the front way afterwards, like once we're all done with everything, that's what we're going to use. These are our backing cards, so we're going to put that aside as well. And let's see, because I already created this blue one, this time around I am going to create this here. So this is in the upgrade kit, and we're going to create this color one. So who here has the upgrade kit and who has the freebie, just so that I can see just in terms of numbers which way we're going here, just so I can if nobody here has the freebie, if everybody's working with the upgrade, then I would just like to see that so I don't have to keep mentioning that. Let's see here. Okay. Oh, look at that. Jen is here from Pennsylvania. Oh my gosh. Kylie is here from Montana. Welcome, you guys. And Marlene says she's got the upgrade. Yes, you do. Just came from the printer with upgrade kit. Woohoo, Missy, you made it. That's awesome. And Sandra, upgrade. Wow, okay. So it looks like most people here have the upgraded. Kylie, you've got the freebie, no worries. We're gonna show you how to use. It's gonna be a perfect kit. Like regardless of whether or not you have the upgrade or the freebie, it's gonna be a perfect, complete kit. So let's just see here. Okay, so we're gonna be using all the pieces then, because most people here have the upgrade. Perfect. And Ellen is here as well. Wonderful. Now, I'm going to be using this here, and I'm thinking I really love this. Let's see which one we're going to be using. Okay, I used this one with the other one. I'm going to use this one with the upgrade kit here again. Let's see which backing I'm going to use. I think I'll use this book backing right here. Okay, so I'm just going to put aside all the pieces that I'm not going to be using right now. These are all the pockets. We're going to be using that first, right away. So these are all the different pockets. These are 10 sheets of pockets, and that's going to be your biggest job right now. So once you've chosen your flaps and your covers and all these different things, just put that aside. Let's focus on our pockets. Now the pockets have these two big brown bands on the side. Those are actually our glue tabs. Those are huge glue tabs, but they are our glue tabs. And what we're going to do is we're going to fold our glue tabs in like this, and then we're going to fold the pocket in half like this. So that's pretty easy, right? Let's continue on that path. So fold the glue tabs inward like that, like just to the back, and then fold over the pocket just like that. Perfect. And these ones are not going to fold so easy because I pre-made those two. So this is Jeremy Fisher. And I don't know if you guys knew this, but once Beatrix Potter finally settled down, and she settled down, like she used to travel around a lot, but when she finally settled down in the Lake District in England. And it was right by a beautiful lake, by a pond. And she would sit there and watch the animals and the frogs and everything. And that's where the story of Jeremy Fisher was born. Isn't that just such a lovely little history, right? There we go. Let's just see. And it's just so fascinating reading all those letters and all the history from how things started with the Beatrix Potter series, that it just adds so much depth to this collection. So for our members, you guys get that free set of letters from Beatrix Potter to that little boy Noel, which is her old governess's son. And that's where all the Beatrix Potter stories started. There we go. So who is making this here with me, you guys? Let's see. We're gonna just keep folding those tabs over, and we're gonna just fold this in half. I know I should probably have done this ahead of time, but everybody likes crafting together on a Sunday afternoon, right? So we've got time. Well, I seem to be staying up late again. That was one of the comments we just got. Isn't it like 1 a.m. where you are right now? Oh my gosh, that is like serious dedication to your craft. That's amazing. So let's just keep folding these over. I figure if we do this lots and lots of times, and everybody, it's kind of just going to be muscle memory. Everybody's just going to get this. Now this will be fantastic if printed on 32-pound bright white paper. This will look really, really good. The cover and the cover closure you can print on either 32-pound bright white or maybe a 65-pound cardstock, would be really nice too. So that will make it a little bit more sturdy. Let's see. Alice said, woohoo, she finally made a class. Yay, Alice, that's fabulous. And Angela Green, I am dying to see baby photos. If you are with your great-great-grand or your great-grandbaby, then we would love to see some pictures. Angela's granddaughter just gave birth a few days ago, and Angela still hasn't missed a workshop yet. So we would love to see some baby pictures, Angela. I'm thinking we might have to squeeze a baby collection in here so that we can make some baby junk journals too. So there we go. And now we're on our second last one here. I know this is taking a little bit longer. I should maybe have folded a few of these ahead of time, you guys. Now you can go ahead and you can ink these, and you can, you know, bedazzle these pockets any which way you like, just to, like, you know, bring the characters to life. I wanted to add, with the exception of one of these pockets, or one of these sets of pockets, I wanted to add a character to every single one, because I think that that's a great place to keep some character specific ephemera pieces in. And the set of pockets that don't have a character on is like specific scenes, like the gate that that Peter Rabbit tried to get through to escape Farmer McGregor's farm, or something like that. So something that is really just, you know, meaningful. So there we go. We have all our pockets folded. Look at that. Now I'm just gonna grab my little scoring tool, and you want to make sure that this is really flat, because if we're gonna be fitting all of these pieces into this folio, this is gonna have to be very flat. So just make sure that it is well, you know, flattened here, you guys. Just score it a few more times, just flatten it out really well. And then you can go ahead and kind of say, okay, well, these pieces I want here. You can kind of organize or arrange your pieces. So let's say, oh, well, I want Jemima Puddle Duck, but I want to have, let's see, I want to have Mrs. Tittlemouse right before Jemima Puddle Duck, and then I want to have Mrs. Tiggywinkle, and then I want to have Farmer McGregor. So you can kind of just choose, pick and choose which ones you want to have where, and kind of just lay them out in the order that you want them. Oh, look at, there's Tom Kitten, and let's see here. This is our, I'm going to put this one in the middle as the scene. And let's see. Oh, there is Peter. And this is Benjamin Bunny. I'm going to put Benjamin Bunny, let's say, right in the middle there. And this is another Peter. Okay, so this is all 10 of them, just like that. I'm gonna just try and squeeze it a little bit here, make it really flat. We're gonna really try and get all 10 of these into that folio. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to choose, and I do not do well with choosing my favorite like Beatrix Potter characters. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is we are going to take these. Oh, this one seems a little bit smaller than the rest for some reason. For some odd reason. That is odd. So I'm gonna just tuck this one in over here instead. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to add glue to one side, and we're gonna just flip these over and keep gluing them together like that. So for some reason, some of mine printed a little bit smaller than the rest, but no worries, they will all fit. So we're gonna add glue. Before we do that, you guys, we actually have to glue these pieces together. So you know how this flaps over top of here? So when you unfold these are your glue flaps, right? So what you want to do is just put a thin line of glue on the piece that folds over the other glue tab, like that. So you don't want to add glue to the whole section here. You want to only add glue to a tiny strip right here. Hi, Yvette. There's no such thing as late. We are still right in the middle of the party. Grab a cup of coffee, come join us. Are you crafting with us today? Okay, so now we just flip this over and see, it just fits beautifully, just like that. Okay. So we're gonna do the same with these. So we're gonna just open it up. It doesn't really matter which side is on top. Honestly, it does not matter. You can do whatever feels right to you. Let's see, just a thin strip of glue. And we just close that up. And we're gonna glue all of them like that. Perfect. Now, is anybody following along here today? Let me know if anybody's having some trouble. If I rushed over something a little bit, then just let me know and we can go back through it. And there will be a group here, last for about 30 days. And then Facebook deletes it, but all the replays are always available for our members inside the member group. So you can always catch a replay if you're a member. So there we go. I'm gonna have lots of pockets here. And Lutgard said, Lutgard, you're one of our newest members, so welcome from Belgium. Oh my goodness, what time is it at Belgium today, right now? I didn't check, probably around 5 or 6 would be my guess. There we go, only a few more to go. It's a little bit time consuming. And next time I'll make sure to maybe do a few of these ahead of time. But like I said, we love crafting together, so. There we go. I'm not gonna ink any of these. I'll ink all of my booklet things, like my folio, afterwards. There we go. And 2 more to go, then we're done. I just love this liquid Elmer's glue. It's so easy to use, you guys. What kind of glue is everybody using here? We have a lot of new members, and so I'm sure there's all kinds of things coming out from all around the world. So let me know what kind of glue you're using. Maybe pop a picture in there as well. Luthgard says, yeah, it's 6:30 in the evening. Woohoo! Okay, now we have all our pieces together. They're stuck together. Perfect. Look at that. Now we can just squeeze it a little bit, make sure everything is tight there. Flatten it out a little bit more. Okay, beautiful. Again, now we're going to take our pieces and we're going to glue it together. Now, what I'm going to do is as soon as we open up the folio, I want people to see my little characters first. So I'm gonna have my characters like flat on my mat, and then I'm going to close it up and I'm going to add glue to the back side here. Kylie says, art glitter. Oh, I love glitter. And let's just see here. Lots of glue so it doesn't lift up. And again, so this is a scene card, so I don't have a character specifically. So I'm just gonna glue that on any which way I want to have open.
Shelley's Fabri-Tac.
Shelley's Fabri-Tac.
You know, this Alien's Tacky Glue.
Ooh, Aline's tacky glue. That's what Nelda uses. Ooh, Nelda, I need to see a picture of that. Missy is, I'm an Elmer's fan as well. Lovely, I love that. Okay, so here we have Tom Kitten. So I turned it around, I put Tom Kitten. I'm gonna glue Tom Kitten down right there. So let's add some glue right here. We're gonna glue Tom Kitten down.
Susan said reptile glue.
And there we go. So now we're 4 layers deep, I believe. And I think we still have room to go. Yes, we do. Again, the next one, I want Jeremy Fisher down. So I'm going to add glue to the back here of this one. And I'm gonna lay Jeremy Fisher down on top of it. And just line it up best you can. It doesn't have to be perfect. It is junk journaling after all. And we're gonna add glue to the back here, and which character? We're gonna have Farmer McGregor laying right on top of there. Is everybody keeping up okay? Everybody's doing well? Let's see. Yeah, some of my little pieces seem to have printed smaller. I'm not sure why, but that's okay. And we have Benjamin Bunny. Again, it's gonna go flat on top of here. Very nice. Okay, what's our next character? Is Mrs. Tiggywinkle. There we go. So we're building up here. I'm gonna have a look at how big this spine is gonna need to be. But I think we can probably squeeze it all in here, you guys. We're gonna try our best. Yeah, like I said, some of my pages printed smaller. I'm not sure. It must be a ghost in the machine. but it is not a showstopper. We'll just sandwich them between some of the bigger pieces and it will be fine. The next one is Jemima Puddle Duck. And I'm gonna have Matt drop just the character reference for you guys so that you can see who all the characters are again. And it's so much nicer to actually know who we're talking about. And if you haven't read the Beatrix Potter books yet, oh, I would so recommend it. Who only started reading Beatrix Potter or was introduced to Beatrix Potter because of this kit? Anybody? And then who actually grew up with her stories? That would be so lovely to see kind of where our members are at with this. Oh, and this is Mrs. Tittlemouse. Okay, so let's get this down here. Lovely. So it all lines up approximately. There we go. Perfect. Now we got quite a big spine here, you guys, and we're gonna keep squeezing that spine because we're gonna want to make sure that it actually fits inside of our little folio. So let's see here. Now, as you can see a lot of white here. We're gonna take care of some of that, and I'm gonna show you how with some card inserts. And we're gonna do some inking on there too, so it doesn't show so bright white on the edges here either. I wanna hear what you guys are gonna be doing. What color inks are you gonna be using? What kind of bedazzle you're gonna be using? And of course, we're still gonna be using hashtag or hashtag Beatrix Potter Beginnings. So any of the projects that you're making, please post it because we're still running that whole challenge of every 100 pictures that you guys post, we're gonna be dropping a new kit. So we're just about there, you guys, where we're dropping another new kit. So let me know, like just post all your pictures and hopefully we drop another Beatrix Potter kit for everybody this week. This is gonna be the biggest kit we've ever done. Seriously, this is amazing. Okay, now while we're waiting for all our pockets here to dry, let's just put that aside. And we're going to be doing our little cover flap here, our cover closure. And as you can see, you have one big part right here, and we're gonna make a spine. There's two fold lines right here, two score lines that we're just gonna fold on, and that's gonna make the spine for the top. So that's basically, as you can see, this is a closure flap. That's this spine right here. So let's quickly have a look at that. That's right there. And then this is just a little liner on the inside. You do not need to use this if you don't want to. You can actually print this onto a backing sheet if you want to, and just cut out the usual shape. Then it will already have a beautiful backing cover. If your printer doesn't work that way, no worries. I gave you this so that you can actually just glue this on here and it would look lovely. So that way it's not so stark white and you've got a beautiful matching texture for the inside. So let's just quickly glue this on. Who's actually printing theirs on backing pages? And who is just using, just printing back to, or gluing back to back? Let me see where everybody's at here with this. All right. So I'm gonna line this up nicely. Don't glue over top of the fold line right there, because otherwise it's going to make it really hard to fold this. You want to make sure that this can fold over just like this. If there's a little bit of white sticking out, no matter, like we're going to just ink right over top of that. So don't worry about that too much. And if there's any white pieces sticking out, again, don't worry about it. We are going to cut those down to size. Just going to trim it up. That's a nice thing about this. You really just can't mess this up no matter what.
Dorothy says, post it to hash number. What is the frame hash number name again?
Oh, if you want to post your pictures to have it as part of this challenge so that we can unlock another kit, then you can use hashtag Beatrix Potter Beginnings. And we will just have a look at all of those. But if you forget to add the hashtag, it doesn't matter, you guys. We are going to be looking at all the pictures. We count everything you guys post anyways, and everything is included. It just makes it a little bit easier to find when we have the hashtags. But yeah, if you forget it, don't worry. Or if you get the hashtag wrong, doesn't matter really either, because we look at everything. Okay, look at that. Now we have our closure flap right here, and we're gonna just make sure that we can fold it nicely on there. We've got our spine. Look at that, you guys, it's beautiful. And I know I said I'm not gonna ink anything, but I'm just gonna ink this flap here quickly, because it's gonna look so nice once we get this on there. And I've been using black with this, and it just makes the colors just pop gorgeously. So that's why I'm using black. I'm just edges there. Whew, that is just so gorgeous. I just can't get enough of this kit. I just keep coming up with more and more ideas of, oh, maybe we can make this. Oh, maybe we can make that. All right. So that is our little closure flap. Now we're gonna put that aside, and that's gonna dry for a second. Kelly says she's never heard of Beatrix Potter before this group. Oh my gosh. Kelly, well, I'm sure that this opened up a whole new world for you, right? Okay, let's see here. Now we're gonna be doing our cover. So this is what is actually this cover right here. For everybody who downloaded the freebie, this is what your cover is going to look like. You have the more solid, like more vibrant color right here. That's your outer cover. And then on the inside, which is a little bit harder to see because we got things glued over top of it, is a little less vibrant, but it's the same kind of pattern. And that's going to be your inner cover. So, and then for the paid group, for everybody who has the upgrade kit, you also have the option of this here, and this is what we're going to be using today. So the faded one is your inner cover, the more vibrant one is your outer cover, and we are going to be gluing this back to back. However, before we glue this, don't glue this yet. We're going to be inserting our little cover flap, like our little closure flap, between these parts here. So this brown part, not the spine, but this brown part here is a glue flap, and that's what we're going to be using to glue right inside of your inner cover, like right between your inner cover and your outer cover. Okay, so we're going to be taking our inner cover right here, and we're going to be gluing this so that the glue flap is on the outside of this inner cover. So here's our inner cover, the faded image. We're going to turn it around. This is the white part, and we're just going to glue our glue flap right onto there. Everybody keeping up with that part? All right. So let's put this on here. Just want to make sure that it's lined up nicely, beautifully. There we go. Gorgeous. Okay. And then what we're going to do, this is our outer cover, and we're going to glue this back to back right here. So it basically folds over like this. Does that make sense to everybody right there? So we're gonna flip this over. We're gonna glue our outer cover onto this piece that we just glued this glue flap to. So let's add lots of glue here. Let me know if anybody's not getting this, and I can quickly show you again before I glue this down. Tina says, yep, makes sense. Good, perfect. Angela says, gasp, just looked, I see. What did you see, Angela? There are so many things to see today. I want to know what you saw. Okay, let's see here. I'm just gonna line this up nicely. And again, if it doesn't quite line up perfectly, don't worry about it, you guys. We can cut it, we can ink it, we can do all kinds of things with it to make it fit. Now, if you use a thicker paper than I'm using, like if you're using a 32-pound paper or higher, then you're not going to get all these little wrinkles, because I'm using a 20-pound paper. I know, gasp. It's not good. But that's all I have right now, so that's why I'm having lots of wrinkles. But if you're using a 32-pound paper, you're not going to have that issue. Angela says, I went to Ko-fi. You did see it, didn't you? That's going to be the big reveal on the end. Now you're going to send everybody to Ko-fi to go check out what's happening. Okay, so we're gonna do that big reveal as soon as we're done here. So everybody stay here. No. Okay, so what we did is we glued our outer cover and our inner cover together, back to back. But before we did that, we slid in our little closure right between the two. So the closure goes between the two. And the outside of your closure, of course, matches up with the outside cover, right? So you want the outside closure, outside cover, all part of, like, all showing the same direction. But yes, your closure cover goes between the two layers of your inner and outer cover, right there. Does everybody understand that part? Perfect. Okay. Now comes the really, really exciting part here, you guys. We're going to just make sure that we are having our spine. Like, just make sure that you've got everything folded on the spine here. Your spine is folded properly. Now, my favorite part usually here is, look at this. We already have a little box shape. Look at that. We created a folio. Look at that. Woohoo! That's the hardest part. That's the biggest part of this done. Look at what we did. That is gorgeous. And look at just how the colors just pick up from each other and just beautifully match. Don't you just love that? Isn't that just like happy bubbles in your heart? Woo-hoo! All right, okay, before I just get out of control here, now we're gonna take these beautiful little pocket flaps that we made, and we're gonna lay it down in here, and I hope that our spine is gonna be able to take all 10 of these. If not, we're gonna, oh yeah, look at, our spine is gonna cover all 10 of those beautifully. Look at that, lovely. Okay, so I want to open up and have people, first thing they see are all the characters. That means that my character cards are going to go down flat onto the base first. So this is my closure, this is my base, and this is my cover right here, right? So I want my character card, my first character card to go flat onto the base right there. So I'm gonna add some glue. And of course you can have it any way you want. You can have it, you know, it doesn't really matter if people see your character cards first, but that's the way I like mine to be. I would like people to see the characters first. Okay, so now we're gonna take this, we're gonna just kind of line it up right there, center it a little bit. Make sure not to glue it over top of this spine folding line right here, because otherwise your spine can't fold, right? So we want to make sure that it's beautifully set right there. There we go. And we're gonna just squeeze it down. Guess what comes now? Now we're gonna add glue to the top here, and we're gonna add the top of our folio cover to this part and just glue it right down. It's so easy once we break things down into smaller parts, right? Okay, we're gonna line this up. We're gonna make a box shape. Make sure that your box shape stays right there. We're gonna make sure everything is lined up properly. There we go. And we're gonna squeeze it down, squeeze down. Oh yeah, we can even add some more pockets to this. That would be lovely. Our spine is gonna be just fine on this one. And guess what? Guess what? Look at this. Isn't this just beautiful? Look at that. You guys made a beautiful flip pocket folio. Let's open this up. Okay, so this is our cover flap, and we're gonna start opening up our pages. Look at this. Now we're not done yet, but this is kind of just the outline of what this is gonna look like, right? And this is Tittlemouse, Jemima Puddle Duck. We have, oh, this one was the wrong way around. This is Mrs. Tiggywinkle and Benjamin Bunny. Oh my word. My glue's still wet. Farmer McGregor and Jeremy Fisher. Tom Kitten. And this is our scene card right here. And Peter Rabbit. Oh, this is so beautiful. I'm just gonna have to wait for my glue to dry a little bit. But I'm sure some of you can tell that there's a lot of white space in here, right? So we've got white space on all of these pockets. Now, this is where all your backing cards come in. So we're gonna just grab some of our backing cards. For everybody who's got the free kit, you got the blank backing cards. And what I did is I printed up just the one sheet and I cut it in half. And then what you can do is you can glue these backing cards just right into there, just like that. And then you don't have the white space anymore, and it's a beautiful backing. And you don't have to have it line the whole pocket on the inside, because nobody sees inside the pocket, right? They just see this part right here. So you can just glue it like that. For everybody else, you have this one that's more of a floral pattern, so you can cut that in half and put it in there. Or of course, you can put the whole thing in there and just line the whole pocket. So it's completely up to you. What I like to do is I just take these half pieces and just quickly put some glue on, just on the outsides here. It's a quick fix. I'm not going to do it with all of them right now because I'm sure you guys are done watching me glue things. And just open up the pocket, slide it in, and there you go. Lovely. That's beautiful, right? So that way your pockets are nicely lined. You don't have that white space like staring out at you. So just look at the difference here. Look at that versus this, right? It's beautiful. And then what you could also do with those backing pieces is you can take your ephemera cards and you can glue your backing pieces onto them. Like you can either have blank backing pieces if you just want to do some writing or journaling on the back of them, or you can use these floral backing pieces and add that to the back of your cards as well. And that fits beautifully. Just look at how gorgeous that is, right? And that makes them a little bit more sturdy, and you can like just, you know, it just takes away the whiteness of the back of these. Now you can also print your a backing page, like double-sided print, just onto the back of these as well. So lots of different options, but I wanted to give you guys these just as something in case you don't have something to put there to begin with. Now you can get to slide all of these little cards into your pockets. That is the most favorite part. So they're hiding all these beautiful ephemera cards. Just look at that. I love this one. Oh, this is just so gorgeous. What are you guys going to be doing with these flip pockets, you guys? Who's going to get them, give them as gifts? Who's going to just tuck them into their journals? Like, you, by the way, you don't even have to put the cover on. If you just want to use a couple of these pockets inside of your journal, just glue them back to back and then glue it right into your journal so that you kind of have an accordion fold out pocket thing. It's going to look fabulous. It's just beautiful, right? So let's see here. I want to see what all of you guys are going to do with yours. And Tina says hi. Hi, Tina. Let's see here. And this is a map, actually. So when Beatrix Potter settled in the Lake District, I tried to get a map of the Lake District and then kind of just extrapolate it into more like a storybook theme. So this is not exactly what it looks like, but it's, you know, it's a good approximation. So this is actually a map of the Lake District where Jeremy Fisher, the story of Jeremy Fisher was born. My glue is not quite dry yet, so I'm having some trouble with that, but I just love adding all these little pieces in here. This is like one of my favorite parts of this. And Tom Kitten. Oh, this is just so cute. There you go. And Jeremy Fisher. So what other ephemera pieces do you guys plan on adding to this? I know that all our members have the ephemera pack that's already part of this kit. And so I'm wondering, what other pieces are you going to be adding to this, to these pockets? Like, what is the plan here, you guys? Now, just for our members, I have to say that we actually have a huge, sorry guys, I just lost my ability to see you guys here. For our members, we actually have a huge challenge planned again for this week. So I would love to see you guys. The challenge drops tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock in the member-only Facebook group, and it's going to be fabulous. Now this week we also have a little challenge for all our free group as well. So I would love to see you guys there too. So let's just go here. Just gonna keep tucking these little cards into the pockets. And of course you guys would want to line all your pockets first. I'm not gonna spend the time doing that right now, but I'm sure you're gonna want to line all the pockets, set everything up nicely. My computer just crashed, so I can't see any more comments, you guys. I'm sorry about that. So there we go. So I have put lots and lots of beautiful ephemera pieces in here. I know I have a bunch more somewhere, but I'm not gonna find them right now, am I? Okay. And that is our beautiful flip pocket folio. Just look at that. Now, this little flappy cover here needs to stay in place. And so what I gave you guys, I gave you a blank, it's kind of like a scroll banner, a vintage scroll banner that you can use as a cover for right here. Or you can use this one that says a Beatrix Potter Easter. And I'm going to show you how to use this. I am going to use my glue dots if I can find them. Here we go. And I just got these from the dollar store. They're super handy to use. And so what I want to do is I'm just going to add this here. And I want to just tuck this tiny little spot in right there. So just to keep things closed, right? So that's what I'm going to do. But I'm not going to glue it down. I am going to use my little glue tabs to just create a little bit of depth. Just gonna add this right here. And I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna probably just do 2 layers of these dots just to give it a little bit more height, a little bit more depth here. Let's see. And Robin just asked, where do I find the member only group? So Robin, that's actually the Crafting Studio membership Facebook group. Matt's gonna drop the link for you. Please make sure to just answer like all the questions. Well, you don't have to answer all the questions as long as you enter in your email address and just agree to the group rules. So those are the 2 main things. Otherwise, we cannot let anybody in. But yeah, like we'll just let you in right away into that group. So let's just take all these little pieces off here. Who likes to use these glue tabs too? This is like my favorite thing, to just add some depth and dimension to my crafts. I love it. Okay. Oh, I actually put this in the wrong place here, you guys. This has to go on the bottom. There we go. So let's see. I'm gonna add it right here. And then this is going to tuck right in here. And I want these 2 pieces to be over top. Just like that. Look at that. A beautiful little closure. What are you guys gonna be using for your closures? I would love to know. So Tina says, I love the glue dots. Marlene says, love foam dots. Yes, exactly. I love them too. They're so handy. And look at this beautiful thing we created, you guys. So whether you created the freebie one or the complete kit, it's going to turn out absolutely gorgeous. So I am so glad you guys love it. I didn't glue this one down below enough, so I'm gonna just move it a little bit so it's moved just a little bit lower. Let's see here. I should have measured this out a little bit more. A little bit right there. And I think that would be better. And yeah, that's much better. Perfect. Angela says Velcro. Lovely. Love that closure, says Marlene. I'm so glad. Oh, and you know what? On the back here, just decorate it. You know those fussy cuts and everything? Oh, I don't know. Did we? Yeah, I think we did provide fussy cuts for you guys. And I think it came with the little box. The mini box had some fussy cuts on it. And I think we also included some fussy cuts with the mini journals, like the mini folios. So you guys can, I'm sure you can find lots of fussy cuts and you can just decorate this up, like make like a little cluster on the back here. Andrea taught me that term and I've been looking it up and I just love it. So this is gonna be a fantastic project for you guys. Now, before we say goodbye to each other, while you guys are, gonna be decking out your beautiful new folio for the day, I wanted to do a couple of things. Draw attention to a couple of things, and I know a couple of you have already seen this, but we have a beautiful little shadow box, hidden paper clip, that because we just reached 200 members inside our membership, we're going to be creating this live inside our member group on Tuesday at 11 a.m. Eastern. So, and that is Canadian US Eastern time, you guys. So that's a beautiful little shadow box. So if you haven't signed up for the membership yet, you are going to get this whole collection, all the collections we've ever made. So definitely sign up. It is so worth it. The next thing I wanted to touch on with you guys. Are you ready for this big reveal? I'm just going to put this picture down here for a second and let you guys kind of soak this in for a moment. And so, what do you guys see? This is a little sneak peek of what is coming April 10th, 11th, and 12th, you guys. This is going to be a spectacular, most amazing weekend of crafting, and everybody is invited. No matter what, you get a free ticket. You can register for free. You can join in all the fun. Everybody gets a freebie. So it doesn't cost you a dime to attend. The freebie is for everybody. And we are going to have a huge kit. We're going to make Linda Buchanan from Purple Rose Templates created a gorgeous folio for us that is like a 4-layer fold-out folio that is like a Mother's Day organizer that we are going to be creating at this retreat. We are going to create ephemera. We are going to create junk journals. We are going to have guest speakers. We already have our first guest speaker lined up. She is going to show you guys how to do a sewed in journal, like sewing your signatures, showing you how to put that into a journal. We're going to do no sew junk journals. This is going to be a spectacular event. All our members get all the kits for free. So if you are a member of the crafting studio, you get in for free. You get all the kits for free, all the artwork for free. If you are not a member, the tickets are $47. Like you can attend the workshop for free, but if you want to have all the kits to actually craft along with us, it's $47. If you're a member, it's all the kits are free. So I would love to see you guys there. It is going to be a spectacular event. The registration for this opens the end of the week. So even if you're a member, even for free registration, everybody should register so we can keep giving you all the information and keep providing you with all the freebies and all the kits that we're going to be giving away for this. So who loves the colors? This is called the Peacock Garden Retreat Weekend. So many of you have been asking for peacocks, and I was just wondering, what are we going to do with peacocks? So we have gold shimmering marbling lines, we have deep sapphire blues, we have shimmering emeralds, we just have butterflies and little bugs and like dragonflies and peacocks and feathers, and just it is such a spectacular kit, you guys. You are going to love this. Right in time for Mother's Day. I hope you guys can all join us for this. Who is going to want to attend this? Let me see, you guys. I am so excited to have all of you there. Now, at the end of this weekend, our prices for the crafting studio is going to increase for anybody who hasn't signed up yet. So all our members currently, you keep your price forever. As long as you're a member, you're going to keep your price. Anybody who signs up after the retreat weekend, the price will go up to $9 a month. Everybody who signs up before the retreat week, before the end of the retreat weekend, is $7 a month. So please make sure to sign up as soon as you can, because this is going to be the most spectacular event. I can't wait to see you guys again soon. Members, remember to go on over to the Facebook group. We're going to be dropping the shadow box link for you so that you can download this, you can ink it, you can print it, everything that you need to do. Tuesday morning, 11 o'clock, in the member-only group, we're going to be making this little shadow box together. I had a lovely time with all of you. Have a great afternoon. I think we're going to go head to the pool right away here, and we'll see you guys again later.